What up, Facebook? What up, YouTube? And all of social media. It's TMDE with me, Christy Acuity, the BFO Queen. I have taken over, but just for tonight. And because Marcus is going to join our panel. So let me introduce everybody. We have Aaron Sims, CEO of SFG and C-Town Radio. Aaron, what's good?
Jeff Wilson is the CEO of C-Town Radio. I'm just the assistant. But yeah, everything's good. Love you to life. Let's get it, Christy.
Love you. Good to see you. Marcus, Mr. Deacon, CEO of TMDE. What's up? I miss you.
What's cracking? What's cracking? Oh, hey, hopefully you have a great show. I got to give a shout out. A couple days ago, my man did my son's hair, and I got to put it up, man. I'm just trying to get it
yes,
together.
Jadeveon, my baby. He looks so cute. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Gotta give a shout out to Monte Kutz. You can find Monte Kutz on Instagram. The man is, wow, phenomenal. He made my son's hair look like it was 100. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all go down to, let me get this right, while reading it. 29,615 Chardon Road in Richmond Heights, Ohio. Get your dreadlocks, get your bumba clod locks, get everything. Make sure you go see that man. He'll take care of you.
All right. Yes, and my brother from another mother from across the pond, my Robo Pete, BFO Pete Parker. What's happening?
He's back, sister, in the chair, in the hot seat today. Oh, this is going to be so cool. I cannot wait.
I should give you so much crap. You missed our BFO anniversary. You were on vacation.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's the truth. But hey,
priorities. I get it.
You need some R&R so you can come back nice and ready to rock. So let's go.
I'm all about vacations, and you were on a tropical volcanic island, so I can't blame you, man.
Yeah, that was cool.
All right.
All right. So first, we have with Aaron's hot takes the 53-man roster and cuts. What you thinking, Aaron?
All right. For the first hot take, I'd like to welcome TMDE and BFO to C-Town Radio. Your audio be played pretty much once a day. We're going to get a browse audience over there at C-Town Radio. The audience is growing. Now, as far as the 53-man roster and the people, I'm going to talk about the people that got to go. Herb Miller, the cornerback, number 29. I think he's on the bubble, but I would like to see him gone. Because, I was watching the game. It's a couple of times I was looking at him like, who is that? I think our man Jacob Phillips, I think he's on the bubble, but I would like him to keep Jacob Phillips. But I think Dakota Allen, he's also on the bubble. I think he'll be gone. I'm looking at a few other people. A big person that really comes to my mind is Fields Jr. He had a really good game playing that linebacker. I would like for him to find a way to get on the roster. I think he played really well, and I just like to for him to find a way. As far as the 53-man, I think the Browns have an abundance of talent, so you got a lot to pick for. We're going to lose a lot of good players, but hey, keep that backfield intact if you can.
Yeah, awesome. Marcus, you have anything to add to that 53-man roster and cuts?
Well, you know what? The biggest thing that I've been hearing about is that running back room. Everybody's worried about that running back room. Yep. And people got to remember that with the 53-man roster, back in 2021, they extended the roster. You can have up to 16 people on the practice squad. And they're so worried about Ford and Hunt and all of this and Johnson. They will make a way. And I'm saying here right now, I feel that Fenton will be moved to a wide receiver. Just because you say running back don't mean I got to keep you there. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you don't make the active roster, you can go in the practice squad. They can activate 2 to 3 players a game if they need to. So it's more of 69, more than it is actually 53. These are guys, that's gonna, gonna suit up, but they can do different stuff. Hey, go in the back, get dressed. You know what I'm saying? So I just want Browns fans don't feel like because how many can you protect if they ain't on their practice squad? Up to 16.
You can increase the whole. No one can take them.
Up to 16 people on the practice squad. But if they come up to the active roster, they have to re-sign their contract. Anybody but outside of the practice squad is fair game. Now, if they want to, they can sign your player from the practice squad if you're willing to do that too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So let's say somebody wanted Kelly and they were like, yo, we want Kelly. You can say hell no, or you can take it. You know what I'm saying? But if they cut, if they cut, they cut, they waive, they get waived. But the Browns could hold up to 60-something people if they had to. You know what I'm saying? So that is what it is, though.
What are you thinking, Pete?
Well, you were talking about Felton, but I've pretty much got him down for punt returns, kickoff returns,
special teams as well.
So he's in. Yeah. He's in, and that gives us the other 4 guys are all going to be automatic. They're in. But my issue is probably something that Mr. D's been harping on about for months now. Is there's one name short in that wide receiver core. Okay, one more name. It's a bit thin. It's a bit threadbare. If Cooper gets injured, have a look at what's there. It's not frightening, is it? Got DPJ, Schwartz, not very sticky hands at the moment. Mike Woods, Jamarcus Bagley, Javon Wills. They're not household frightening names, are they? I agree with Mr. B. We're one short.
No doubt.
So we've got
OBJ.
No.
What about that? What about OBJ when Watson comes back? Hey, for the running. It's possible.
Look at the infamous JB popping in.
What up,
Jay Bizzle in the building.
This is JB's thing.
He
pops in and he pops out. What's happening, JB?
No, I'm good right now. I'm good. We good. Where we at?
We're talking about the 53-man roster and cuts for the Browns.
Yeah.
Ooh,
well, we've covered the running backs, we've covered the wide receivers, we've pretty much covered the offense, but we haven't talked about the defense yet, have we? So if you've got anything, JB, let's have it.
Hey, P, how you doing, brother? How you doing?
All good.
Aaron, what's up?
What's up, player? What's happening?
Yeah, y'all defense solid. Don't even there's nothing wrong with the defense. The defense is, I mean, Super Bowl ready. I think the only problem that y'all gonna have on y'all defense is probably gonna be how y'all gonna rotate y'all offense. Y'all that second offensive 4, that front 4. Maybe that second group, and the third group, let's see. Because if y'all go against those teams that like to run the ball, that's how that'll be the first problem that you have, is stopping once the run game get effective and they start moving the ball running, and you already know the floodgates coming after that. So.
Good point.
But I think they're gonna have
Yeah, hey, try not to move around, man, so your camera can focus, man, because you looking, woo, Lord have mercy.
It's his hat. It's the star on his head. He's a shining. We're
gonna have to be like Beyonce. We gotta upgrade you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now you straight. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, do that. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
Alrighty, well, let's move on to the next subject, which is Deacon's dilemma. I'm not going to say Jimmy G.
Did you say Deacon? Did you say Deacon?
Deacon's dilemma. The Deacon's dilemma.
No doubt. Well, my dilemma is, and I'm going to be real when I say this, man, fuck Jimmy G. I don't care. I'm sick of fucking hearing about it. I'm tired of hearing about it. And I'm going to be real
surgery?
What's that?
Didn't he just have surgery?
Yeah, exactly. So let me get to it. So not only did this man just not start throwing 2 weeks ago, you're asking Browns fans to accept, let's bring him in. He don't know the play system. The man just started throwing. Come on, bro. You expect him to come in and just start handing and giving him first team reps. Man, get the hell out of here. I'm so sick about the Jimmy G choo-choo train they've been talking about. Man, with that shit, dog. Yo, I'm willing to just roll with Brissett. Let's roll with him. Part of me feel like, oh, Brown fans ain't gonna like it. That they just don't chalk this year up. If we happen to get into the playoffs, we happen to get it. If we don't, we don't. But I don't think they not trying to spend no money. They're rolling cap space over, man. They not spending no money. They get no wide receivers. Like we said earlier, you're gonna push Fenton into that position. It is what it is. I'm gonna get behind it. My expectation is low, and I don't expect much. I'm rooting for my team all day, but It is what it is. So Browns fans, leave that Jimmy G shit alone. It ain't happening. And unless he gets cut, if he gets cut and we can get him for like $6 million, okay, I'll roll with that. Other than that, leave that shit alone. I'm with Jacoby. Let's do it.
All right, let's see what JB has to say before we lose him.
Right. Well, hey, I agree with Deacon. I mean, you really just need to focus on what you already got right now so that you can be ready for the season, because you got Watson coming back after 11 games, and you really ain't going to have too many opportunities for any other quarterback to get any snaps. So let's not even take any focus away from who we already have on the field. You know what I mean? We already have on the field. So I agree with Deacon on that.
All right. Yep. Because we've already invested into them. Aaron, what are you thinking?
Hey, I think with our supporting cast being so strong, I actually think Jacoby Brissett and Dobbs is a good one too. You know, I look at the defense. The defense got a lot better. And then I'm looking at that running game. It looks like it's going to be real sharp. Now, the receivers is the question. But for real, if I could have, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Cooper, and have David Bell healthy, I like that. And I also like Demetri Felton in the slot. I think he's going to do a lot of big things. Yeah, I think they'll be all right.
Awesome. And Pete? Pete, what's your take on this?
Yeah, put the Jimmy G stuff in the trash can. It's not going to happen. Just put it away. I've got to be honest with you, that's an utter waste of money. Mr. D has already said he's injured. He's got 1 week to come in and try and learn the playbook and make us dangerous. It ain't going to happen. If you've got that sort of money to throw at Jimmy G, let me tell you something. You've got that sort of money to throw at Reem Hunt, okay? Pay the man.
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh,
and I will tell you, from a woman's point of view, a lot of women that watch the NFL like Jimmy G because he's nice to look at. But I have even heard from women that are Browns fans saying, oh, yeah, bring him in. There's been no talk of it. So, yep, let's move on.
Yeah.
All right. So now we've got Bizzle's business talking about Baker starting week 1. I think it's a conspiracy.
I told you.
Come on, JB. Let's hear it.
Whatever.
Let's do it.
I ain't even got to say nothing. We already knew this. Baker went out there to North Carolina and beat out, everybody out there. Got the position.
They gave that shit to him. They gave it to him.
Yeah, get out of here. Y'all just hate that y'all got to play him, at the peak of his career. And y'all know y'all might take an L on that because y'all ain't got Watson. So, but that's going to be a very good game. I can't wait to see that game. That's going to be great entertainment. That's going to be great football. So, man, I'm just excited for him. What do y'all think?
Girl, did you say we gonna take an L on a Brown show? Man.
Shame on JB.
Hey, man, you gotta understand. No. I'm talking about Baker's playing at a high level, man. Y'all know this. He know y'all defense.
I don't know. Aaron, what's your thoughts? Aaron, what's your thoughts?
It is what it is.
Man, didn't I say crack is bad and you shouldn't smoke it?
Come on, Aaron. I want to hear what Aaron's got to say. Everybody, Aaron.
I honestly believe Myles Garrett and Clowney gonna get after him. They're gonna want to get after him. And he better not try to get tough. He better not, that Monte that everybody used to love. That's gonna get him. Watch, he gonna do a couple good plays. He's gonna start doing all this and that, and they're gonna go ahead and get in him. They've been practicing with him for the last 3 years. The defensive back, especially Denzel Ward. He takes notes. He knows. He's gonna mess around. And then Rashad Higgins is his best wide receiver. Now, come on, guys. I wish we had him on the team right now. Wish we had Rashad right now because he's looking good. But Denzel gonna be on. It's gonna be a whole different. And I'm glad we played Baker first because it's time to get it over with. We got a problem, so let's get it on.
Hey, you ain't seen no progressive commercials, have you? No.
Hey,
it's probably North Carolina though.
Yeah.
Hey,
he's straight.
I know you're chomping at the bit to talk about this. Come on.
What?
I'm sorry, say what?
Yes, Pete. All
I want to say is just what does he know that could make him dangerous against us? And I think you've already answered it. I mean, I cannot wait to see Myles and Jadeveon chasing around the yard like a bird, like a Dixon Minifield thing again. Oh, let's get after him, please.
You think they're barking at him?
You know what he does? He panics. And he goes to read one. I'm going to stick with read one, and it's interception time. And if we starve him of the little bit of time, like other teams did to us last year, I don't know. And then of course, the rash problem as well. I can't put it out. I can't say it. I can't put it out there. I've been told by Christy I'm not allowed to, so I'm not going to.
What are you talking about? What are you? What rash?
I know what's going to happen. There's going to be a touchdown, and we all know who it's going to be scored by and caught by. Wide receiver.
Oh, Hollywood.
No, I can't say it. Don't say it.
Well, you know, if he scores one against us, as long as we win, I don't care. I mean, I am of course going to root for Higgins when they don't play against us because I love his mama Nettie Wood. She's in BFO. I adore her. She's awesome. So, you know, when he's not playing against us, go Higgins. But you know, first game of the season. Sorry, man. What you got, Mr. Deacon?
I got a question for the panel. So besides JB, we already know what JB gonna say. What is y'all predictions, the scores for this game? I'm telling you right now, Baker gonna throw. It's like Eric said, they know his tendencies. They know what he can do. They know what he can't do. If it ain't play action, what else does he got? And you know what I'm saying? He can move. I mean, Baker can move the pocket a little bit, but I predict that Baker's gonna get 2 interceptions at least. Two interceptions. Myles and them boys gonna have at least 5 or more sacks. If they not running, watch what I say. If they not running McCaffrey to death and he injury prone as hell, watch. I'm 35 to. I'm gonna be nice and give him 20. That's my final prediction.
Wow, I need to write this down. All right.
Browns 35-20, you say?
Browns 35 and the Panthers 20.
All right. Aaron, what you got?
I got 24-14. I think it's a tight game. I think Baker Mayfield throws a crucial interception in the second half. Change the tide. I do see him sending a lot of people at him because we do know that Baker likes to tuck his head as soon as the blitz comes. So I see Woods sending a lot of blitzes, sending a lot of schemes. I see a Russo Coromaro getting a sack or two. I definitely see Myles getting a sack. I see Myles getting a sack in the first 3 plays. I think he's coming to get him. I do see a lot of screen plays, dump offs, like allowing Myles to come in tight, dumping it off to McCaffrey. Our linebacker, Russo Coromaro, got to be ready, got to be quick, and able to keep up with McCaffrey for that. But I do see the Browns winning 24-14.
All right, JB, what you got?
Oh shit!
Obviously, the Browns lost, but whatever. What score do you think they're gonna have?
Well, Deacon first. I never did predict the actual really winner yet, so I think he need to get back over to your seat where you at, Chris. I think he don't know how this part works. He'll be all right. We're gonna learn them. Hey, but I think it's gonna be a great game. You know, I think it's gonna be a close game. I'm picking. If I had to go, because they're at home, and I only think that, you know, it's because they're home, I go 28-21. So for this whole season, y'all, I'm giving it to North Carolina because they're gonna be playing at home. I'm giving it to Baker, 28-21. But I'm saying it's gonna be a real good game. I'm not, you know, I'm not by any stretch saying it's gonna be any blowout. If it was gonna be an edge to have, that would be the edge that I think, you know, he would have playing at home.
So you think Baker has the edge over the whole entire offense and defense of our team? Okay. Pete, how about you, real quick, because we are getting close.
I'll make it quick. What's the weather report? Do we know? Is there a long-term weather report? What's
in North Carolina? It doesn't matter. Don't they have a dome?
That'd be nice. I don't know.
But there's one other thing as well that cropped up, I think, today on Twitter. That there was Myles that said that there's no rivalry between us and the Panthers. Bullshit. He's after Baker. I'll go 24-12.
Okay.
Right. He got a grade for Baker's ass. He got a grade for his ass.
I wrote it all down, all right? I'm going to hold you guys to this. So next week, we will reconvene here at our normal time. Our normal time, boys. Because, you know what? Be up against it. So, I want to thank you guys. That wasn't me. That was not my noise.
Shout out. I've got to say a quick somber moment, really, for one of the colour commentary team who passed, unfortunately, this last week, Jim Muller. Sir, you were, to me, the voice of the Cleveland Browns in the 80s, okay, because that's all we had over here was a radio commentary. No live footage, nothing, just a radio commentary. And if it wasn't for Jim Muller, well, salute you, sir. Some of the best commentary I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Kozar takes a snap, he drops back, he throws, slaughter. Pause. Move the game. That's all he said. It was perfect. Thank you, Jim.
No doubt.
It's awesome that we have those memories and we can actually look back and listen to them. And, there's great stations like YouTube and Twitch and other platforms that carry these types of things for us. So, anyway, thank you guys for letting me host this week. It was a pleasure. I hope everyone has a great
Get
evening.
your ass used to it. Get used to it, goddamn.
Yeah. Aaron's got his cards there. BFO has their new cards out, the 3.0 version. So those will be getting out there. I'm sure we're going to see much, much more from Hidden Celebrities and TMDE also. So thank you guys, everyone.
Also,
have a good night.
R.I.P. to Lynn Dawson.
Deacon would say, go Browns, bitches.
Wait a minute. Aaron said something. Go ahead.
No, R.I.P. to Lynn Dawson. You know, he's from Ohio. He's a Hall of Famer. He's also who's a lot of great ones.
That's very true. Yeah.
All right, Christy, have your business, baby.
All right. Good night, everyone. As Mr. Deacon would say.
Texas, shout out Florida, shout out everybody.
She said it. I don't need to say it.
Said it.
She said it.
We out.
Shout out to celebrities.